Hey Chief, what's going on? XhiaGaming here, and welcome to Game Lounge Podcast. If you're returning, welcome. If not, thank you for tuning in. Rocking with me today are my above par photoshoppers. Give it up for Geordie and Braden. Can I get your opening statement, Braden?
Yo! What's good? It is the one, the only, the triple B, the big baby Bray, the man who falls to the ground and cannot get back up, the man himself, the non-Aspergus guy.
What?
Oh shit.
Brad.
Oh shit.
Do you want to start again?
No, keep going with it.
Geordie, you just you got to brighten the mood.
Mine is hashtag unravel.
Hashtag. How you doing, Alex?
Mine is. I'm excited for this podcast. It's gone.
Yeah, we're going for later. We're going for later on here. We're going to take off right now. Let's go.
We're starting at the bottom where you can only go up.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Alright. Please subscribe to us on SoundCloud. We post it there first. It's on Game Lounge SoundCloud.com/Game Lounge Podcast, all lowercase. Or you can listen to it on YouTube, wherever you prefer. The appropriate links can be found in the description below. Let's get started. The major game releases for July include God of War 3 Remastered for the PS4, Godzilla for the PS3, PS4, Rory McIlroy. What? Rory McIlroy PGA Tour for the Xbox One and PS4, Trials Fusion Awesome Level Max expansion, which was just announced at E3. We'll get to that later. F1 2015 and Lost Dimension. There are a couple of others which no one gives a shit about. But let's get straight into it. Geordie and I watched the Bethesda press conference, and this is where Braden and I get to sit back and relax. Geordie, take it away, my friend.
Hype. Alright, so Bethesda's first ever E3 conference, and they fucked everyone else over, bent them over, and just on the desk. Like, they won, I reckon, hands down. So they showed Doom first, and basically, from what I saw, it's basically like going back to the roots, not that stupid, like, with a flashlight in, like, a creepy, trying to create a creepy setting, like it is in number 3. They've just gone back to original Doom roots, and are just sticking with it. It's got, like, it's got brutal melee. It almost looks like they've taken, like, heavy inspiration from a Mortal Kombat, almost. The graphics are good. Like,
it was very good.
Effects. Yeah. Lots of weapons are returning. The animations for all the weapons are pretty different and unique, which is sweet.
Chainsaw was awesome.
Yep. It's gonna have multiplayer, 5v5. Well, it looked like it was gonna be a 5v5. A level editor and an also custom game mode. Like, you can make your own custom game modes and logic maps, and yeah, it was just pretty sick.
It was pretty in-depth too. It had like custom like triggers and stuff like that for like AI setting off. So like if you pick up a weapon, you'll set this AI, like you can spawn this AI in, and stuff like that. So it's really in-depth, which is awesome. You don't really see that in like level creation. You usually just see like map creation, nothing like this exciting. So very cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. And then there was Battle Cry, which I was like, It's like, what was it? They like called it like a brawler fighter strategy thing, and then I don't know. The animations just seemed like super clunky when it's like a 1v1. Like that, like legs were like bumping into each other, but like not properly, and the animations were almost like too quick and not fluid, so they kind of look really janky. And it also like the art style kind of looked like a mix between like a Dishonored type period and like, I don't know, kind of just looked like it heavily inspired off that and made it just a bit more cartoony than Dishonored.
Yeah, I wasn't too excited for that.
Yeah, no, neither am I, but we'll see how that goes. And then there was Dishonored 2. It got a nice cinematic trailer. I still think the game's going to look good, because I think Dishonored now still looks good.
Yeah.
So, they showed it from Emily's side, and she is now an assassin, so it looks like Corvo has trained her, as probably something has gone awry in the world of her being a princess, or queen, or whatever she was from the last one. I think she was queen by the end of it. So now she's also fighting. So she showed some like new abilities. There was a new enemy type with lots of blades and like a really creepy like face sort of thing on him, and then like and also on their back, they look like they had like basically like blade hands and shit, and they're like little, like almost like Skyrim like Dwemer like sort of robots like with the ball thing. If I don't know, I kind of can't remember it that well, but that's what my brain is telling me it looks like. And then yeah. And then she almost like at the end of it, she had like the teleport and stuff and the slow mo, which was like normal. But then she had this almost like really like elastic like shadow demon thing where like the walls and stuff started moving, and she had to like get through them really quickly, which was pretty sick looking.
Yeah.
And they also said you can play as Corvo, which would be cool because apparently they both have different skill sets and different abilities, and yeah, there's probably gonna be loads of new enemy types and probably a lot more vertical gameplay by the look of it. It looked like when in the cinematic trailer that they were going up pretty high, and she had like a grappling hook, so it's probably gonna go up a bit higher.
Yeah. Braden, do you have anything to say about Dishonored 2?
I haven't played Dishonored 1, so no.
Oh, you didn't play Dishonored 1?
Get into it.
No.
It's good shit.
Oh.
Well, lucky for
Okay.
you, it's coming out remastered.
It is.
Yeah.
It's very
So
true.
Get that.
Or just get the PC edition, you know.
Yeah, that too. And then there's Elder Scrolls Online. Can we just skip this? Who gives a shit? It's like
yeah,
the fucking
we'll just kind of
Panic
mention it,
Oi,
I guess.
Oi.
Zone. What?
How many people play Elder Scrolls Online? I want an exact number. Don't just say no one.
We'll say one.
Millions.
We'll say one of the devs.
Yeah, all those people care.
Yeah, they don't care. Alright, next one.
It's got some new DLC.
Elder Scrolls Legends. So apparently this is the card game, the answer to Blizzard's Hearthstone.
That's not the last time you'll hear card game mentioned in this podcast.
Probably not.
Yeah, did you
say card game?
So it's gonna be free to play on PC and tablet and mobile like next year?
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
kind of loose on like release dates and stuff like that.
Yep. So that's a thing. I'm kind of glad because I think I like Elder Scrolls people more than I like Blizzard people
Yeah.
characters. But
That's it.
yeah,
I played like all the Blizzard games, so I'm
Yeah.
probably more biased.
And they'll
Yep.
probably make multiple decks. They'll be like, "Hey, look at this! We made a."
well, of
Skyrim
course. If there's
deck."
like
Yeah.
4 decks, it's gonna be boring as fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, and then
big news! Hype!
no. I want to do Fallout Shelter first. Okay.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
in
Oh,
the
okay,
in the
good.
middle. Yeah.
Gotta get on my shelter right now, actually.
Yeah. So basically, Fallout Shelter was announced during the Fallout 4. We're gonna go to we're gonna leave Fallout 4 to the end, and it's a 2.5D base creation / management thing that's kind of like Tiny Tower, but a lot fucking better. Like
Yeah.
you're
it's pretty
building like your tower, otherwise known as your
Fun.
vault, and you go down, like you're building downwards. And then,
It's
so
pretty
basically,
addictive.
Todd Howard like revealed it in the thing because they were like, yeah, we really wanted to make a game when the iPhone first came out because we really liked it. So they did. So it's 2.5D, doesn't require any internet connection. There's no time to build, which is amazing because it's free.
That's
so you
what.
don't have
That's
to
the
wait.
one fucking bad thing about like free-to-play base building
Mm.
games is that like 5-hour build time or something, or that like waiting for crops to grow or some bullshit like that. I mean, there's still waiting time for like training and stuff like that.
They just did it in a really creative way. What is like,
Yeah, I mean,
Fun.
obviously
That's
you can't
amazing.
just like level up one stat instantly, but I mean, I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
But it's very fun. I like it. I've been playing it for a bit. I had
Yep.
37
You
people,
made me-
75% happiness.
I got 35 and I started again.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Jordy, what are you on?
What am I on? I think I'm
Yeah.
up to. I don't know. I'm only just taking it slow now. I want to enjoy it. I'm up to like 40 people now, like 98% happiness.
And you said it crashed on iPad Mini. I've had 2 or 3 crashes since we had that chat the other night.
You're damn
I've not
right.
had one. I've not had one crash.
I had 2 or 3 crashes, and
True
one of them
Be-
happened
true
during a
Bethesda
raid.
game.
One
True
of them happened
Bethesda
during a raid, and that was
But that
really
means the
annoying.
raid was going, right?
Oh no, it still had its effects.
What do you
Alright,
mean
okay.
raid?
Like when
Like you
the
got
raiders
raided.
come.
Oh, good.
Yeah, the raiders came and like I still had the effects there from like it was just like I wasn't there for the fight.
Yeah, I've come online. As soon as I came online, there was a fire already, and I was half gone.
Yeah.
This shit happens when you're not there.
Yeah, it sucks, man. Anyway,
Alright.
this is the big news.
The
This is the one everyone here
Yep.
here wants to hear about.
Do
Pretty
I?
much.
Yeah, you
So
do.
yeah, you do. Yeah, we do. All right, so Fallout 4 got a massive, gigantic, fucking gameplay like demonstration, and it was amazing. My brain melted at the time. I think I was me and Alex were in a call with each other, and I was just really quiet the whole time. Probably. I was
Yeah,
probably
no,
just
you
dead
were.
screaming.
You made
I was
like
probably
little
saying-
squeaks and stuff
Yeah,
here and there.
Yep, that sounds about right. So my brain melted. So first thing, character customization has changed. It's not sliders anymore. It's you just drag the face, and I can't wait to see just the dumb creations people make by just dragging like chins out and like make crimson chins, like
Yeah.
gigantic chins. I bet that's the first thing people are gonna do.
That was
Like,
actually
you're gonna
really
make
really cool.
so many
Because
chins.
instead of
Oh,
sliders,
man.
because that's like the usual thing you see in character creation. Though I thought it was very cool that it was just like sort of like that
Yep.
click and drag sort of thing.
Uh-huh.
Very cool.
You can. They also announced you can play as female. They're both voiced. I'm indifferent about this at the moment. I'm trying to be positive about it because I like my Fallout games to be silent protagonists, and also, the dialogue now looks like it's really Mass Effect-y. Like you get like 4 options, and they've got like a really short sentence. And then the guy actually says more than that's there, which is not usually a Fallout thing. So I like that even less. I don't like the Mass Effect system of like, oh yeah, here's a general kind of gist of what you're gonna say, but like you're actually gonna say a shitload more, which really annoys me.
NBA 2K is like that. It's like the press conference at the end. It says like it says like be sincere. Like it'll have this like 2 or 3 word thing, and he'll say like something completely different, and he sounds like really arrogant, and it's like what?
Or no, in the other games you just choose out of the 3 things to say. One of them's cocky. One of them's like, you know, they all have their different styles, and you can
Yeah.
decide if you want to be like, wait, fuck you.
Yeah, which never used to be the way in Fallout because you'd have like fucking 10 options to like ask whatever. But anyway, dialogue can now be like done in like the third-person Mass Effect style or back in first person, how it used to be. So that's cool. Dogs can attack and grab items for you, so now you can like command. So if there's any more followers besides the dog in the game, so dog meat, which is what Todd Howard's called him, so I'm gonna call him that. I'm guessing you can now give command orders to your people, which is kind of cool. And I think will make stealth cooler, especially if you can both crouch and be like, yo, take out this guy while you're both, you know, crouching and being stealth. So I think that'll be really cool. There's a fucking jetpack attached to power armor now, which is sick.
That was pretty cool.
There's a bit where he picked up like a Vulcan minigun off the, oh shit, why can't I think of its name? That's not good. Vertibird, sorry. And he just fucking jetpacked up and then down a bit, and I was like, that's sick. So power armor is actually now a suit you like actually walk into, like instead of just putting it on like you did in Fallout 3. So now it's got weight behind it, and it feels like you're actually in like an Iron Man suit. Mods will make an Iron Man suit. I guarantee it, and it will be sick. It will be sick. Not lore friendly, but it'll be fucking sick.
Yeah, and that was one thing, I guess we'll touch on that kind of now, is that in the Microsoft press conference, they said that there's going to be cross-mod support between PC and Xbox One versions. I mean, they did announce, he said, yeah, possibly it will come to PlayStation 4 later, but on launch, I think they said that it's going to be having cross-mod support, which is really cool, because, like, the PC community obviously does a shitload of stuff with modding.
Yep.
So I think that's going to be awesome for consoles, because I mean, consoles don't usually have that sort of support.
That's the thing. Like that's one of those things that you really think they should try and somehow get a hold of for like consoles is a way to actually mod it.
Because that's
that
one
way,
thing.
That would bring in so much more like flow through the consoles, because that's why people want to go on PC
because it adds so much more to the game.
If they can do that more often in games, I think that's a really smart thing to do, and it would bring a lot more people. Because personally, like me, I like using a controller, but things like that, you know, you get more freedom in on PC with stuff like that. So if you can do like more cross modding like that, it's really smart. I feel.
I'm just kind of worried about like people who add like so much stuff to mods. I'm just worried about if it's gonna like crash consoles and stuff like that. Because I mean, as we know, PCs are way higher spec than any console.
With that, like instance, you'd say like, okay, with the mods, they can only be capped at like so much.
Yeah, they're gonna have to, because otherwise they're
so
just
you
gonna be
have to-
crashing consoles left, right, and center.
That's why they might have not thought of this sometime in a way at some point, and probably like, oh, how do we like? Because you need to try and find a way to like say, oh, okay, this is how strong this PS4 is, this Xbox is, whatever, and because some of them are going to be better than others, because you can upgrade your PS4s and whatnot. So some can handle it, some won't. So you need to find. The hard part will be finding that way to be able to let like each person have like know how far they can push it.
Yeah, and essentially, I guess console users are going to become like beta testers for PC mods as well, because like they don't have the same capabilities, and they're going to have like PC modders are going to have to also now think about like, oh, do I want my game to or my mod to work on a console?
Yeah.
Yeah,
because see, here's the problem though. I think although there will be mods that will go across, I think Bethesda will have to cap it.
Yep.
Yeah.
At a megabyte ratio or a gigabyte, because let's be honest, some of the mods just won't work with a controller.
Yep.
Like there'll be
understandable.
too many button mappings. Like for like, because some of the mods that will like put in Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas were just way too complex, way too many like button things that could be like binded to, and by the time you're done on like PC modding like a New Vegas game, you have like 150 mods or something. You're running out of keys to bind shit to. Like it's just not gonna happen. They may be like, yeah, we recommend having like maybe the 10 mods, like one from like each category or something.
Yeah, it's definitely going to have to be moderated. But another thing that I was just thinking of while we were having this conversation is, how people like do resolution and upscaling sort of mods. Do you reckon that would be? Do you that sort of thing?
No.
Yeah,
I don't think visuals will be in it.
You won't be able to do it because they're somewhat trying to like push it already with putting it on like PS4 and stuff, so it's already pushing like what it can do.
Yeah.
Of course, it can be better, but if it could be, if someone can mod it to be better, why the fuck aren't they actually making the fucking game?
Yeah.
Think about it like that.
I mean, that's how a lot of modders get jobs as well. They make really good mods, and the community and I guess companies see them and they go, "Hey, this guy's good enough to get a job with us." I remember like there was a Skyrim guy who was doing really sick mods, and he ended up getting a job with Bethesda.
That's the guy that made Falscar.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, the thing is though, it's easy to say like, oh, why aren't they making it like the game in the first place? Because fucking consoles.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
There's just limitations.
That's why modders like go, okay, sweet, you gave us the console version. Here, give me 5 weeks. I'll make the PC version. Like that's what Bethesda just does. Like they make the console version, and then the PC gamers make the PC version, which is fine. Like it's whatever, because same as Skyrim. Like I put an E and B straight in that shit. Like
because I mean that's what makes PC games is the mods. It's like if there's no mod support, like vanilla games can dry out very quickly. And I think that's like I guess Bethesda has kind of built a model around that, is where they make games that they realize there are going to be modders, and that they make their own sort of journey and experience out of it. Yeah. Which is cool.
Alright, we should probably move on from modding.
Yeah.
Alright, so targeting system VATS, which used to be kind of like, I call it the JPEG system, because in the other games, when you hit VATS, you just stop time, and like it looks like you're just looking at like a 2D picture. Like it's just like, what is happening? Like, because just time completely just goes still, and then you select your targets. But in this one now, it's the system's now just moving in slow motion, so it kind of looks more natural, and like you kind of like sort of have to pick your choices like a lot better. And in the actual VAT system now, there's something called a critical. So it's almost like you go into VATS to build up your critical, and then you can activate it when you want to, which I think is a lot better than just a random chance. Like, say you like killing all the say if there's a really big dude and there's also there's really small dudes, and you're like, oh man, I'm really not going to be able to do much until that big guy. So what you do is you like strategically take out the smaller dudes, and then you go for the big dude with the critical, like you know.
Yeah.
So I think that'll be a lot better for like a more strategic hardcore playthroughs, which would be cool. There's now a new armor system which is layered. Thank fucking Christ! Like this is, like I don't know. I think any open world game should have a system like this, like a layered system where if you want to put that goddamn man's skull on your shoulder, you should be able to do that. If you want to grab that like stop sign and put that as like your leg plate, why not? Like chuck it on. Like I think that's so cool that you're gonna be able to like just put random different pieces of crap from like the world on you, and like and just different armor pieces entirely. Same with the power armor. You can change what pieces you want on it, so you can have like a T45 like power armor piece on like your left arm, and then you can have like a T45B piece on your right, and like they look different and have different statistics. So I think that's really cool. And then they showed, alright, this is the thing that just melted all Bethesda fans basically. The base building system, the creation system. It's so they showed it's like a module system. So you're just putting this. I think there'll only be specific spots in the world you can do it, but it's still so cool. You can salvage pieces from the world, and then you can just turn them into floors and walls, and like you can make your own power generators that power your own lights and terminals. So, which means you could probably, like, for those people that really like getting involved in role-playing, you could probably, like, leave a journal entry on your terminal.
And disco floors.
And disco floors, which is a bit crazy, but, you know, Fallout is a bit crazy. So
We're limited on power. Must make a disco floor.
Yep. And then, basically, they also showed, like, this is completely optional, which is fucking crazy, because I feel everyone's going to want to do it. And then they basically, it's like a base defense also, so like raiders can come in and stuff, and you can set up traps, and it's really cool. And then they also said there might be you can also do Brahmin caravaning from like if you've built multiple houses to your other ones, and set up trade vendors and stuff, which is so sick. It's like the ultimate like base building things, which will once again be like not fixed, but like made even better by modders. That'll add like new stalls and stuff probably.
Yeah.
So there was a shitload of weapon modding, and they showed us a good bit of that. No, they went through it, and then there's 50 base weapons, which is still really good, and like 700 modifications or something. They said.
Yeah, there were tons, because like you can pick up like random objects in the world, like there are tons of different objects in the world, of course, but then they can condense down into like different parts. So you could pick up like a glass jar, and that would be your glass component.
Yeah.
For building. Which is really cool.
It's good that everything has a purpose in the world now. Like, you can pick up a wrench and scrap it for scrap metal, like, stuff like that. Also, it's coming out November 10th, my birthday. Woo! There it is. Yeah, there's a generic woo. Woo! So, also, which got shown in the weapon modification, there is now cryo weapons. So, an element that's not like fire. So that was just a small glimpse when they were rushing through, like showing heaps of the mods. If you pause on one of the frames, it says cryo, blah blah blah, whatever it was. So now that's a new thing, and also it was also shown in this next thing, like synth. So the synthetic people, which are the android people, because it's now in the Commonwealth in Boston. So the Commonwealth is it's probably going to be a massive part of the game, and so yes, and it looked like they were shooting guns. They were shooting blue lasers. So I've got a feeling that's going to be the cryo. Pip-Boy edition, which is the second screen experience. So your app for your phone, which goes in the Pip-Boy, and then so you can change all your stuff without having to tab in game and look at your inventory if you don't want to.
Very cool.
I already pre-ordered it. Don't pre-order, kids. It's really bad.
Are the worst.
I know.
It's expensive.
I'm sorry.
It's a bad habit.
It's a bad habit.
Okay. Well, anything else?
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm gonna speed through them. All right, you ready? We got a new faction. So Minutemen, Brotherhood of Steel are possibly evil because you are blowing up all their shit. There's apparently no skills in it, like the number system, how it used to be like 100 stealth, 100 guns, 100 speech. So, because we didn't see that tab in the Pip-Boy, so no one knows what's going on there. Levels are now attached to enemies, like level 15 Psycho, which is interesting, and then special skills are displayed through the story and are back in the game. And that is all I have to say.
Awesome.
Well, hey. I'm still very upset you skipped over Elder Scrolls Online.
Shut up.
I just looked up, estimated 5 million people play.
Yeah,
Is that when they first bought it?
No.
Oh.
So, yeah.
All right.
Think about that. Think.
So, out of those games, what's everyone getting? We've all got Fallout Shelter.
I just deleted it.
What? Oh. Okay, well, I'm probably going to get Doom. Doom looks sick, and I'm probably going to have a look into Fallout 4. I've never played a Bethesda game, so I feel like now is
What
my
the fuck?
now is my time.
But
No, start with 3, you dirty noon. Go back.
Now is my time.
Play 3. And
Alright.
then you can play 4.
Give
Anyway,
me 3.
Jordy, what ones are you getting?
Doom, Dishonored 2, Fallout 4.
Awesome. Braden?
Elder Scrolls Online.
Fuck yes.
Oh, fucking hell. You'll be playing alone.
Viva la Revolution.
Alright, on to Microsoft.
Woo!
Halo 5 Guardians.
Get it? Hello.
Hey, Nathan Fillion's back.
Yeah, he looks exactly like Nathan Fillion too. It's amazing.
Yeah.
He literally looks like himself. It's crazy.
Whoa. Next gen, right there. They showed off some campaign gameplay, showed off some new enemies, and there's a new multiplayer mode that mixes like AI and humans,
Warzone. Yeah.
which is pretty cool. So, I don't know, was that like a special mode, or was it like an area, like, because one thing I've always thought about, which would be cool in like multiplayer games, is if there's not enough people on a team, they fill it with AI, kind of like in, pardon me, CSGO.
Yeah.
I think
I
that'd
feel
be
like
cool.
that's really shit.
No.
I feel like that's a really shit thing to do. I hate it when they do that.
Oh,
No. That's not what they're doing. It's
so it is a special mode.
It's a big old fucking clusterfuck, right?
Mm.
So what it is it's what is it, 32? So it's 16 aside or something, like a really big number. And then what there is there's bases that they have to take over. There's 2 separate teams that are still fighting each other, but then there's Covenant in the middle of it, or what are the other Forerunners? No, not Forerunners. What, I forget what they're fucking called. Prometheans, whatever. Anyway, the other race that isn't Covenant. So now there's also other things in the map trying to kill you besides people. So it's kind of like a Titanfall, but like the AI could still kill you, and then you've also got to deal with real people. So yeah, that's what that new mode is.
Awesome.
Yep.
Are you hyped for Halo 5?
Yes.
You are?
I'm just gonna watch the campaign on YouTube, and that's it.
I'll probably do the same thing.
Yeah.
Amen.
Same here. There we go. But I think, is that it? Like, is anyone going to get Halo 5 or? 'Cause I don't have an Xbox.
I don't play Halo games.
Okay.
I like the story.
But would you play it at uni, Braden?
If they have it there, I'd probably give it a squiz.
There you go. Alright, next game is Recore. I don't know much about this game, except that it was made from the creators of Metroid and Mega Man, and it's got a spring 2016 release date. Geordie, do you know much more?
Can I say something about this?
Yeah.
Alright, so the little dude starts off as a dog, and it's got this orb in it that gives it life. And then him and the girl end up running into some enemies, and to save the girl, he kills himself. And she's like really emotional. She's like, no! And like full on does like all that. And then she just picks up his orb and puts it in another robot, and he comes back. And it's like, why did you just freak out? Like you had another robot there. Like you knew it was there too because you looked at it before the evil things came out. So
Yeah,
I just thought that was funny.
I feel like this reminds me of when we're trying to think of what Limbo was all about.
Yeah. That's true. Oh yeah, because like Braden and I ended up going through and we were like having a look at the different endings for Limbo and having a guess at what they were. If you haven't played Limbo, it's a really cool game, but we'll probably talk about that in a little bit. Spoilers.
And then go Forza. Just go Forza. We've already talked
Forza.
about it.
Yeah, Fallout 4 had a free copy of Fallout 3 with it for the Xbox One, so that's pretty cool. Forza 6, just another racing game. Skip over that. Dark Souls 3.
What? But they brought a car down from the ceiling for it.
Fuck it.
It's just another race. It's just another racing game. They would have been better lowering a Spartan down for Halo. Dark Souls 3 is set in the same world as Dark Souls 2 and 1. It's not coming to last gen. And they said it's the final game in the series, then they backflipped
Bullshit!
and then they said, oh wait, no, we could make more. But it's just wrapping up this sort of series, I guess.
They'll call it a different game.
Yeah.
Dark Souls 1.
Darkest Soul.
Darkest Soul. Nice. Nah, but they said it's the same world. It's just the last one in the series. So
Yeah.
I guess
Well-
it's kind of wrapping up that story and that world.
Yep, then Bloodborne 2. Get sucked, everyone.
Woo. Same creators, different console.
Yep.
Or same console.
I actually really like Dark Souls type of games. They do make you rage and whatnot, but I don't know. I like to do it. Sometimes you just want that challenge of a game, because sometimes there's games like, you know, especially with stories and all that, you just kind of just float through it. You're like, you mindlessly just play. With a game like that, you really have to think about it and go, okay, I have to do this.
Yeah,
Am I the only
especially-
one that finished both?
Have you?
Yeah.
I played Bloodborne.
I've finished half of Dark Souls 1. I've watched all of Dark Souls 2,
Yeah.
but I should probably play it.
And you played Demon Souls.
Yeah, and I've finished Demon Souls.
Hey, that's amazing. Good.
Mm,
that was
the original, so
Yeah, that was freaking hard.
original
Yep.
is best. Division.
Yay!
We'll touch on this a bit later in the Ubisoft press conference section, but they're open beta for the Xbox One in December. And you'll hear about this a lot more on the podcast, but like I am so sick of like games just getting an open beta. Like that's like what consoles are fighting for, is open betas.
You mean free trials?
Yeah, I just don't understand it. It's like, why not just go to your JB Hi-Fi or your EB Games and just try it in store? It's the exact same thing as an open beta.
People are lazy as fuck.
Yeah, it's true, but I mean,
because
like,
that's not a thing here. In places, that's not a thing. I've never heard of that. Like,
oh really? You don't
what,
go into
going
just
you
going
can't.
into the store and playing the game?
no, that's not a thing here.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's only like bigger cities. So people that are outside of that don't have that option.
Oh, true. Yeah, because like we have at like the shopping center, we've just got like
Yeah.
the booth where they've just got this TV set up as like and a promotional game of the month there, and you just go in and play games, and that's what we do when we're bored. It's true. We just go into like JB Hi-Fi and we play games. We sound like the saddest little kids in town. We're just like standing there. It's like, no, we're playing.
And they're like, oh, so you're gonna get this game? And like, oh, we're thinking about it.
Yeah. It's so true. It's like the sad store attendant is like, can I make a sale today? No, we just came to play. I'm sorry, we're wasting your time.
Yep.
Rainbow Six Siege. If you
Yeah,
buy that,
it's
you get.
Counter-Strike with wall destruction.
It's true. It's very true. It's 5v5, so it's the exact same thing. But you receive Rainbow Six Vegas and Rainbow Six 2. Vegas 2 for free on the Xbox, I believe. Gigantic. I didn't read much about this either. Beta begins in August.
Oh yeah, that was like that cartoony looking MOBA thing.
Oh, is that what it was?
Kinda. It kinda looked like not a MOBA, but like it's in that vein, but it's hard to like say. It looked like a co-op MOBA that was just against AI, but from like a almost Smite perspective, probably like over the shoulder.
Okay.
Everyone had like their own like unique like pet and stuff, and yeah, and
Oh, yeah.
abilities.
Sounds like my
I'm
type of
seeing
game.
it now. It's
Yeah,
very,
I
it's
think-
very like
Oh,
toony.
you'd probably like it, Braden.
It looks very toony. It's very sort of like playful. It's
Yeah.
cell shaded too.
Yep.
So there you go.
Yep.
I don't know. MOBAs are oversaturating the market at
Hey.
the moment.
I love me my movies.
Yeah, but fair
Oh
enough.
shoot.
Okay. So some ID at Xbox games. That's their indie games. Highlighted Cuphead, Tacoma, Ashen, and Beyond Eyes are all coming to Xbox.
Fuck
Never
yes.
heard of any of those games.
Cuphead looks
Sounds-
amazing.
Really?
Are you kidding me?
Sounds
Oh,
amazing.
what? Did you guys look at Cuphead?
No, I was
That
at
shit
uni.
looks like it's ripped straight out of fucking Mickey Mouse on the train. Like the
Hey,
very
it does.
first.
It does look like.
Yes.
It looks like Steamboat Willie.
Yes, exactly. It looks amazing. It's one of the best aesthetics for a game I've ever seen. I was like, how is this? How is this not main stage every fucking
I've
year?
seen
Like,
this.
yeah, I know. Like that's the thing. It feels so familiar, right? Like it's like, holy shit.
That looks like that. They're Mickey Mouse gloves. They're fucking Mickey Mouse gloves.
whatever, but it looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks like a cartoon.
I would almost buy.
He
an
has 4
Xbox
fingers.
just
He
for
has got the
Cuphead.
stripes. He's got the white gloves. He's wearing a black shirt and red pants. That's Mickey Mouse with a cup.
Shoes are different.
They're not yellow. They didn't want to get copyright strikes, so they gave him brown shoes.
I would almost buy an Xbox just for Cuphead. Like, it looks so good.
That's pretty cool. But yeah, it does look like Mickey Mouse there.
Yeah. Tacoma from the creators of Gone Home. So I'm actually really excited. I actually really liked Gone Home. It was a good story.
Yeah.
Touched me right in my feels.
Ooh.
Right in the fields, like right there, right there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like right there.
I type in Tacoma into Google and it comes up.
Comes with
Tacoma,
a car.
No, Tacoma, Washington.
Oh, I got a car.
Yeah, I got
Boys.
Alright. Ashen and Beyond Eyes. Did you read anything about them?
Ashen is made by New Zealanders who can't render faces, so they gave them all blank faces, and then it's a game where it's like you talk with other people through waving at them and shit.
This sounds a lot like Journey.
And it's like, yeah, it pretty much is. It's pretty much like a Swords and Stitches sort of like version of it. It's like really like grey.
Yeah. I'm looking at it now.
Yeah.
And Beyond
and then
Eyes.
Beyond Eyes.
That's very bright and very pastel-y.
Oh, that's the blind one. Okay, yeah, I know that. Okay,
it's that one.
So a lady's making a game where the child you're playing is blind. So
makes sense.
When you like when you're step, so the girl's using all her other senses, and when she's like stepping, she's like revealing kind of the world around her in like oil like colors almost. It's really cool. I like the aesthetic of it.
I'm gonna try that quickly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then what's the next on this list?
Ion, from the creators of DayZ. Fuck Dean Hall. He hasn't even finished DayZ.
The next game Dean Hall decides to leave? Ion.
Yeah. He hasn't even finished DayZ, and he's starting a new game.
I want to quote Dean Hall here. Now, what I want to say here is, when I said I want to make a game, what I'm trying to say is, I don't want to make a game. I want to make an experience, okay? I want to make something that you can really dig into, that you feel just so like it's just real. Here's our game. Shows us a trailer. You literally don't know what the fuck is happening. There's a couple of rocks in space, and that's it. And then there's a body in an airtight bag floating through space.
Fuck off, Dean Hall.
If you don't have rocks, what else would you have?
Fuck, I don't know. I'm out of ideas. He's a genius.
Fuck off, Dean Hall.
But,
get rid of him. Finish a game and then try and sell something to people. You've already made your Kickstarter and Steam money.
But he left. He left Daisy.
Yeah, but he still owns that company. He's still making profit. Huh? He's not making profit?
He started his own studio.
That makes DayZ, doesn't it?
No. No. That's Bohemia Interactive.
Ah. Okay.
You're a bean. Wait,
Well, there you go.
Beyond Eyes, that looks beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
it
very
does.
nice. It's very pastel-y.
Probably gonna get that.
Yep.
It's only for Xbox.
It's on PC as well.
Oh, it is?
Oh, yeah, sick.
It's
down.
on released 2015, Xbox One, PC, Mac, and Linux.
Sweet.
There you go.
I'm down.
There you go.
Next is Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Zara.
This is so bullshit. She can't jump 16 feet. There's a video that I'll link in the description.
Hey, if she could jump 16 feet...
She deserves to be in NBA 2K16. She
No,
needs to be in
NBA
it. She's my
NBA
custom
Jam.
character.
NBA Jam, man.
That's true. She's in NBA Jam, but she could be in NBA 2K16 with her huge leaps. But no, I'm okay with Tomb Raider. I play Uncharted, so
I couldn't really care for Tomb Raider.
yeah.
No.
No.
Yeah.
All right, next. Rare Replay. 30th Anniversary Special, releasing 30 rare games, including Battletoads, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Banjo-Kazooie, and more, available on Xbox One,
Let's show you
August
the
4.
good games of the companies that we destroyed. Ah!
But does it include Ukulele? Ooh.
Well, they're no longer with Rare, so...
Yeah.
That's true.
It was a joke.
Yeah,
I got it.
because it's a good looking game.
I get it.
I get it.
And then
Thank
they're
you,
now
David.
making Sea of Thieves.
See if they...
See ya. You could
See ya.
almost say
See ya.
see ya. See ya.
Sea of Thieves.
Oh,
Sea
you
of
guys are making fun of my username all the time.
Get it? Get it? See ya.
Every
Get it?
time. Alright.
Like Shia LaBeouf.
Oh my god.
Just do
Old
it.
hat.
Do it.
Do it.
Old hat.
Alright. Sea of Thieves. New IP. It's about pirates and shit. Done. Next game.
Fable Legends. New
Oh,
trailer.
fuck. Next game.
Gears of War Ultimate Edition, 1080p, 60 frames per second. We already
Yeah,
knew
that's
about
right.
that.
Yeah, that's alright.
Gears of War 4 got a gameplay demo.
It looked really scripted and boring. Next.
Hardware. They released, they said 100 Xbox 360 games will be made backwards compatible. That's pretty cool. Xbox One Elite wireless controllable. Has swappable components, reprogrammable buttons, new D-pad, and more. They're sending Scuff out of business. Next, we got Microsoft HoloLens presentation with Minecraft, and that looked really cool. That looked really cool. He was projecting it on a table. It's a 12-year-old's orgasm. Next, we got Microsoft partners with Valve. They didn't really say much. I don't know why they're doing it, but there you go. New games are
Don't
coming
you
to
mean
EA
Oculus?
Access. Huh?
Don't you mean Oculus?
No, they partnered with Valve as well. Valve VR.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
Yeah,
Classic.
but Oculus as well. There you go. So,
Controller. Yeah.
yeah,
Like
the
even-
Oculus controller. New games are coming to EA Access thanks to if you can get all the EA Access games with this month's games with gold. Xbox Game Preview, play in-dev games. So it's kind of like a Steam Greenlight, but for Xbox. It's ruining games. Don't do it. Don't support it. Next, EA. Need for Speed. Just another racing game. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic.
Hey, I like Need for Speed.
Am I rushing through this too quick?
I like
Yeah.
Need for Speed. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
get,
actually like
I'm
Need
gonna,
for Speed
I'm
too.
gonna get Need for Speed and play it just to piss you off now.
I actually
Just
like Need
another
for Speed,
racing
though.
game.
So do I. So do I.
Okay. Alright.
I don't know. The
I need
camera was kind
your
of weird on
speed.
drifting. The camera's kind of weird on drifting. It kind of like swooped with the back of the car, so it's kind of like you can't see what's on the left-hand side of your car because your own car is blocking your view. So if you bump into another one, you're gonna see it because it goes really low and like behind the wheel. It's really weird. That was the only part of it I didn't like, but I think it looks pretty good.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Is that
Yep.
it?
Yep, that's what I have to say for that one.
Alright,
Yep.
Star Wars The Old Republic is getting a new expansion.
So could you say it's Star Wars New Republic?
It's called Knights of the Fallen Empire. There's two brothers. It's all story focused. Free for subscribers. Releases in October. Plants vs Zombies.
Why
got...
so unfilled?
I just don't play it. It's the one Star Wars game I just never got involved in.
And if it was new.
Yeah.
Plants vs Zombies. Garden Warfare 2 showed off substantial demo. New map.
It's because that's all EA had going for them besides the Need for Speed and
And
some
it's not
other
even
thing
really
at
theirs.
the end.
It's all pop caps anyway, so
Ooh, buddy.
Well,
they're just making it and publishing it. PopCap takes all the profit though.
You're a popcat.
I highly doubt that.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. You can play any mode single player with AI bots. You can transfer your unlocks to the new game, and the game will get free content updates. That's a first from EA, or they just chuck that in there to mention it, that they're actually giving something away for free.
Free.
Free. Yeah, nothing's free with EA.
Yeah, no.
NHL.
Whoa, what?
What? You
What?
cut out.
Yeah.
I cut out. NHL 16.
Can we just skip the sports game?
No.
Braden is going to say something about NBA Live 16. So, Braden, you go ahead with 16.
Oh god.
He keeps cutting out.
Sorry.
His battery's dying.
No, I put a headset. I put my. Yep. Okay. We're good now.
Okay, NBA Live 16. Now, before we say anything about that face scan app, that is so bullshit. Chris Smith proved it. The guy had like 100% battery, and the guy apparently did the live tech demo with the phone and his face to scan his face, and it was down below 50% battery when they got the results back and it was up on screen. So no chance, unless he was using like the very first iPhone, would his battery go down that quick. So I'm just calling you out, EA.
They'll probably just do that because I don't want to, just in case it fucked up.
Yeah, true. But I mean, cool feature if it works.
Well, I'm a huge NBA fan, and I used to play I used to be like solely live, like I didn't get 2K, and then they went out of business for a little bit, live, and came back 2 years ago. Horrible games, and this one actually looks pretty good.
Again.
Not gonna lie.
Whoa.
Not gonna lie, this one actually looks pretty good, and like each year they come out and say, "Oh, we've improved the passing," and the passing actually looks really good in this game. Like it actually, you get to pass where you want to, maybe. I know it's hard to say, you're like I'm driving to the ring, but there's a guy behind me. I'll pass. Oh no, it went to the wrong guy. Why? But also like the actual like movement physics, because when you like clash with someone in most of the other games, you have like a bump thing, and then you kind of get around them, or you just go past them. They showed like proper game footage of like actual them bumping, and you can like do the fakes and stuff around them, and it actually seems like they react more and move more and stuff. So I'm pretty keen.
Okay. So, would you play it before you buy it, or would you just buy it straight up based on what you've seen? Because I know, I mean, how good 2K is.
Yeah, I know how good 2K. They don't often let you down, so I really have to see 2K's what they do to up the ante, and kind of hopefully there's a trial or something of them both. And yeah.
FIFA 16, Pele came out on stage and wasted 15 minutes of my life.
Can't you play as female teams?
Yeah, they announced that female teams, and
that's
apparently,
all I saw about it.
And that's every time EA comes out on stage and announces a sport game, as you said, they say they keep improving stuff from year to year. So they didn't say any, like Pele came out on stage, but they didn't even mention like being able to play old games. So
Pele.
Yeah, there you go. Mirror's Edge Catalyst looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. And it got a release date February 23, 2016.
Are you telling me there's mirrors with edges and they have a catalyst on them?
Catalyst on them?
Or in them?
In them.
No, you don't understand, Brayden. The edge of the mirror is the catalyst.
Ooh!
Shit.
Ooh! Ooh.
Damn,
there you
son,
go.
where'd you find
It's built on the newest Frostbite engine. There's no levels or load screens.
Well, there's levels.
Like physical levels, like if you go up, you know.
Yeah. But it's set on, so it's a prequel to Mirror's Edge.
It's the origin story.
Yes, and I mean they say it's
an origin.
I get it.
And February 23, 2016 is the release date, as I said, but I mean, how often can you really trust a release date these days?
I trust that. I
think
that's reasonable. I think that's reasonable.
That's it's like 8 months away.
I think they've been working on it for a while, to be honest.
Yeah, and I mean, that's 8 months. And I mean, the gameplay looked pretty fair, so there you go.
I think they'll be fine.
NFL 16. Now, I'm going to just slightly brush over this because we've got some American viewers. NFL 16 has an overhauled draft system that's meant to make it easier to engage with the strengths and weaknesses of your overall team, and the developer is focusing on quarterbacks, receivers, and defensive coverage. That's all I really want to say about that. I mean, I play Madden I play it every 5 years. That's kind of my go with sports games. So, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, Brayden, you like your basketball every year, but I mean, I think sports games are fun. I think as when you've got a couple of people over.
It's one of those games I just get every year because I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things I really like about it, I like being general manager. I like games where I can like own something and craft the team out of it, and like after I've played like say like 100 games, something like that, I just go through every team and like I become the general manager of the team and this
That's what NBA
create
NBA My Team.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
And like the 2K got rid of the WWE got rid of manager mode, and you were pretty upset about that.
I loved that. They made like a new mode for it, but I really don't like the new mode.
No.
No.
We're gonna skip over that one, so we'll go straight on to Mass Effect Andromeda. So that's the new Mass Effect, I guess.
Cool.
Don't worry, we're coming back to it. It's so that's the new one, and it's got the Mako and the jetpack appear in it. I mean, they didn't really say much about it. It got a cinematic trailer. I mean, cinematic trailers can't really judge the final game off it, so it's just made to look. It's made to look pretty. Unravel. We were talking about this game before.
Yes.
Now it looks like Limbo. It's a puzzle platformer game, and it was based like on this guy's. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
You are
the guy
worst.
went on.
You are the worst.
The guy went on a camping
Why I said something earlier.
The guy went on a camping trip, and he came up. He designed this little yarn toy called Yarny, and that's what this game is based off.
Yeah.
He was an absolute fucking trooper. He was.
He was great.
He was the best.
Not
I
like
enjoyed
Alex
it
at all.
Yes, Alex, you're a terrible person.
You're
You
a
should
terrible
feel bad.
person. Yes.
Now,
Star Wars.
There, good. Move on.
You're a horrible person.
Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. Guess what? It's a mobile collectible card game.
You're a
Fuck off with
mobile
card
collectible
games.
card
Okay,
game.
now this.
Wait.
The money I did.
Huh?
Did you someone say card game?
You can get it if you want. No, you get it.
Card games?
That's another Star Wars card game. That's another Star Wars game you can add to the list of games I don't want to play. Okay, Star Wars
But it's a card game.
Oh my god! Star Wars Battlefront. This is my childhood. This is where my username came from. It's finally got some gameplay footage. Oh my god, shut up! This is my time to shine. This is my thing. This is the one
This is
thing
all
on
our
this
thing.
This is
This
my
is all
one
our
thing.
thing.
This is the one thing on the list I'm excited about.
The one thing.
You did.
EA demoed. It got the Battle of Hoth, and it also got in PlayStation's press conference. You got some like co-op, which had like a waves mode, which was pretty sick. I'm still kind of skeptical about this because like I saw like kill streaks in there, which was kind of off par, which I didn't really like the look of.
From what? Which one?
No, from the standard one. The
No,
standard multiplayer. There was a bloody orbital strike. Get rid of that. Killed 5 people.
No. That was out of the ATT or whatever it is.
Yeah, but no, it was the thing he picked up. The character picked it up on the map.
No. He picked up a rocket launcher. The orbital strike came out of the ATT walker.
But still, it's so OP. That's so
That's
so
because
underbalanced.
it's on rails. It's like the
OP
AC-130.
Yeah, I guess. But
Just
keep kill streaks out of this. I mean, please, kill streaks aren't needed. Orbital strikes were never a thing.
AT-AT, Walker. Sorry.
Yeah, the AT-AT can be kept because I mean that thing's gonna be OP as shit anyway. You don't need kill streaks on top of that. And I mean,
Yeah, but you just wrap it with a cable.
the guy once, and then after that, there was the one guy who played as Luke, and he killed like 8 stormtroopers in like 7 seconds. That is so fucking overpowered.
Yeah, because it happens like once a match. Let it go.
It'll need to be fixed. But I'm still disappointed that there's no single player, and there's like some other stuff that they've taken out from that they've said is going to be taken out from the original Battlefront. And I mean, I've got 1, I've got 2, and I love those games. I mean, I'm kind of disappointed. No space battles, no single player. Those are two of the foundations.
What? The internet melted when they saw this because it looks so good.
Yeah, it does. I'm not denying that, and I'm still getting it on. I've pre-ordered it, the special edition. But I mean,
wait,
I'm just
hold on.
I'm
Here we
just
go.
disappointed. I'm just disappointed.
That's-
I'm not mad.
You
I'm
wanna say that
just
again?
disappointed.
I missed what you said.
Pre-ordered.
I pre-ordered.
You pre.
I'm not.
Alright.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed that there's no
You-
space
hey,
battles. No
Are you
single player.
disappointed? I'm not sure if you're disappointed or not.
I am disappointed.
Ubisoft! Woo! Woo! Aisha Tyler killed it again.
That's your note. You can keep
Yep,
that.
you're damn right. Aisha Tyler is like the best thing that's happened to Ubisoft since. Never. But, you know, whatever.
Nice.
Nothing. She's just the best thing about Ubisoft,
Okay.
to be honest. Go from there.
The Crew got an expansion pack
Oh,
called
shit.
The Wild Run, and it's all large. It's just off-road stuff. Yeah. And it's being released in November. It's just another car game.
You're another car game.
Trials Fusion got an expansion called Awesome Level Max, which is releasing in July. Look that shit up. It looks like Robot Unicorn Adventure from Adult Swim. I swear if they didn't get licensing
But
rights
Unicorn
from that.
Attack, thank you very much.
Huh?
Yeah.
Robot
Thank you very
Unicorn
much.
Attack?
Yeah, Attack.
Oh.
Robot Unicorn.
Oh, I've got that game. I've got both the games on my iPad. So
Then
I
you
should-
should know.
Should have known that. The Division got a PvP arena called Dark Zones, which is 3v3v3.
Sweet.
V3.
It looks awesome. Hella hype
back-
for the Division. That's a sick looking
Backstab
game.
was real.
Yeah, the backstab was real. The guy just had his team and he just decided.
It fucking took everything.
Took
That guy
everything.
ran away with like 30 guns in his backpack.
They killed 8 people. They killed the other 6 people, and then he was just like, "Oh, see you guys, taking all the loot we've just picked up. See ya, I'm off."
Classic.
So that was. I feel like if we played that, I'll be the guy who backstabs.
I feel like me and Jordy would kill you.
Yeah.
And would split it between the two of us.
Yep. Pretty much. I'd be like, you want the boots or the gloves? And
I'm just seeing this like the first day. Like some kiddy's gonna get like the pre-order edition. He's gonna get like that special gun and special clothes. He's gonna run out and he's just gonna be backstabbed and someone's gonna steal his pre-order stuff.
Yeah, good.
I can just see that happening like straight off the bat. He's paid $150 for this pre-order and he's just
Let's
lost
talk
his
about this
tongue.
next one. The most
Yeah, man, I want to say. Oi, you know what I'm hyped about?
What?
Fucking Just Dance 16.
2016.
I can't wait.
Oi, I called it. I called it, guys.
Yeah, I know.
Called it.
I can't wait to see it on the esports circuit.
Man, I'm
coming.
gonna be after my surgery. I'm gonna be like just dancing
Yeah,
everywhere,
I understand.
everywhere,
Yeah.
everywhere.
So
You know I'm gonna buy it and make you play it, Alex.
okay, fine, we'll play it. We'll do a let's play in it. I don't care. We'll stream that.
You heard him, Jordy. You heard him.
Yeah,
Right
let's
down.
play.
So it's New Year,
I'm
new
etching it into my
songs,
desk.
obviously. It's coming to all current and last gen consoles, including the Wii and Wii U. And it's got a subscription-based streaming service, so I guess that's their way of saying season pass. But
I'm guessing that's the way of them getting different music on it and shit, so you can.
yeah, but I guess it's
There'll be constant different music. New
yeah.
music,
You would hope so. I mean, I guess their way of saying subscription-based streaming service. It's not like Spotify where you get on-demand music. You
Yeah.
just get new songs when they come out. So I guess it's yeah, as I said, it's like just a season pass. I'm surprised they haven't had that before, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
I mean,
Maybe they couldn't really do it until like the PS4 and stuff came out.
but I mean, season passes have been around for a while, and,
I know,
and they've
but
done it
maybe,
with
like-
SingStar and Rock Band and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
So, I mean,
But it's a bit harder, I feel, with Just Dance because they need to make the figure of the person to actually dance and like
yeah,
you know, and it's all due to like Connect and shit like that.
that's true.
Like,
but you can but you can do
I-
it without.
I feel like it would be a bit harder than like just from SingStar when it's just everything's just voice controlled. And
But-
you can set like a certain decibel level for all the notes.
Yeah, that's
Alright, this is
true.
way too much time on a dance
Wait,
game.
wait,
Next
wait,
game.
wait, wait, wait! No! This needs to be said.
Oh, it
Um,
does.
They said
No,
last year that you could use your phone, but like they brought it out again, and they were like, "You can use your phone," and like everyone was so shocked in the crowd that you could use your phone. I was like, "Oh my god!" Anyway, Jason Derulo sang, and he sucks.
Yes, he did.
Sucks live.
He was really
oh my
fucking
god!
bad.
He was really good.
It was
he
terrible.
sucks.
It was amazing.
You
He
and
was
your
the
crap
worst.
calls tonight. You and like Elder Scrolls Online and saying Jason Derulo sang really well. No, he sucks. And he didn't say his name though. He didn't say his name. He didn't say
He did in
Jason
my
Derulo.
heart.
Huh?
He did in my heart.
He sucks at singing there. Next is Rainbow Six Siege. New
Yeah.
cinematic trailer. Terror Hunt is back. playable alone
I'm
or
just
co-op.
excited for the co-op.
Yeah.
That's just it. I think it'd be more fun just playing it co-op than actual competitive,
Yeah.
like a CS.
Showed off a live gameplay demo, and a beta is coming in September. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
Eh.
Assassin's Creed Syndicate, I mean, they had their whole announcement thing not long ago, but it only got a cinematic trailer, which I thought was
Best
kinda
Assassin's
odd.
Creed NA.
Oi, I told him, you know, they can play female and male. I said this on the podcast last time, and Alex was like, yeah, I just found out. I'm like, no, I said that last podcast.
Anyway, there you go.
Oh, I said that last podcast as well.
Yeah, I didn't listen to the last podcast, obviously.
Oi, pick me. I want the next one.
Alright, Brayden.
I am actually. I'm really looking forward to this. South Park, the fractured butthole.
South Park, defective butthole.
Yeah, nice. I like that collaboration there, it was good.
Yeah, the butthole.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I saw some stuff on it. It's the follow-up to the Stick of Truth. So they went really well from what I've heard. Like,
Oh yeah.
I know a lot of people who went and got that game and played that, and I went through it 2 times. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep. I played it.
Did you end up playing it,
finished it.
Alex?
No.
Oh god.
Wow. Leave.
I didn't want to play the censored version. Australia
didn't-
ruins it.
No, I didn't. I got the American version.
Oh, well, Australia ruins everything.
It was it was great.
Interesting.
I finished it. That ball, the one you're fighting in the balls.
Oh god. My favorite one's in your parents' bedroom when you're really small.
Oh my god! Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry. Yeah.
Having sex and you have a fight on the bed.
It's the best.
I am actually so looking forward to this. I finished it in like 3.5 days. I think though.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed every minute of it. It's basically a South Park episode.
Yeah, oh yeah, for real.
You're physically in it.
Yeah, it's amazing.
If they can do more games in general, like from like show to games, like they did with the first game.
Yeah.
Like you could.
They could even easily make like a mobile game.
Superheroes now.
Like if you ever play a Family Guy game, they're so bad.
Yeah, the one on the mobile is actually it's okay, and I think they should do something like that with South Park.
Yeah,
just like even a mobile game,
like
to get into that market.
When actually is it coming out?
They didn't say. Another one of those great unknowns. I'm guessing next year sometime though.
Next year, Q3.
Yeah.
Oh, Christ.
For Honor. This game... Hugh was so mad about this game. He was just like, they're going to put a $60 price, an $80 price tag on it in Australia, and it's going to be Chivalry Medieval Warfare, which you can get on Steam for $10.
Yep, that's what I was pretty much looking at it. And it, like, Chivalry is clunky because it's clunky. This game also looks like it's clunky, but they're going to charge $60 more for clunkiness. So
Hey, if you want to pay $60 more, let them pay $60 more.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's $10 on Steam, and like, yeah, I don't see the point in this game, honestly. I own Chivalry Medieval Warfare.
What is it? Is it on the consoles?
Consoles and PC, and Chivalry's on PS3 anyway, and PS4.
Is it?
Yeah. They ported it, so... And I'm pretty sure it's on Xbox and 360 and Xbox One, so if you want to grab that, I mean, for $10, I don't know how much it is on console, but on PC you can grab it for $10 or $15, and it's the same game, or looks like the same game as For Honor, so... Up to you, but there you go. Anno 2205 is another city building game, takes place on Earth and in space. Brayden...
Am I going to be getting it? That is the question.
That is the question. We played a ton of SimCity. I still play SimCity.
I've played pretty much every city builder game that's come out in the last, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. 3 or 4
years at least.
Yeah, and I know I liked SimCity a lot. It was just so easy, and it just very like fluid to play. You know, like it was very simplistic.
Easy to lose a lot of hours in that game too.
Yeah,
like you lose track of time.
What other games I feel like I know, like, what's one I've played recently?
City Skyline.
Yeah, I played that. I don't know, like, I struggle to kind of even like do much in that game. Like, I know, like,
Too in depth sort of thing.
oh, you saw me trying to play it. I was like, I don't understand what I'm doing. Like, I skipped over like in like Sims and stuff. I didn't have to watch it, play through the tutorial.
Yeah, it was all
and
kind
get
of
the game.
obvious.
I had no clue what I was doing, and I even played the tutorial, and I still was struggling.
And I mean, the levels are pretty easy to manage.
I found it heaps
Really?
fine. Yeah. I mean, like, what I did previously, before I actually played that game, is I watched Northern Lion play it.
Yeah, see, I didn't watch anyone play. I just went.
We
into
went
it
in blind.
myself.
Ah, okay. No, I really recommend, like, watching someone for, like, about, like, 5 episodes should do, and then you just understand really the basic mechanics of it, and then how the rest of it works, and I think you'll be fine.
But I feel like SimCity, in that sense, you could just hop in and know what you're doing.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
Yeah. Oh well. Next is that was a PC only game as well. So
Yeah, of course.
sorry, console guys.
I don't know how you're gonna be building some city on a PlayStation. It's gonna be a bit
Yeah.
hard. Too much.
Next was Trackmania Turbo. Now I'm probably going to pick this up. It's not just another racing game. What do you know?
Actually, it is just another racing game.
Another racing game.
From their franchise, which I own 3 of their games from.
Wait,
It's just the same Trackmania.
wait. I feel like
I know what this
another
is.
racing game.
Huh?
It really is.
Yeah, I mean,
if you played any other Trackmania, it's just any other Trackmania game.
Wait, it's just another racing game.
I mean, it looks cool. To be honest, it looks cool.
Then you've never played another Trackmania game, because it's the same thing.
It's just another racing game.
It's just in Japanese and shit now. Art style.
Yeah, I like that. But it was very like, I mean, I play like for my racing game, I've played Dirt 3, and that's kind of my racing game of choice. I just like that. it's very realistic. And then you see something like Trackmania Turbo, and it's got something. It's a lot more playful, I guess. So I don't know. And it's got like you can have randomly generated maps, and it's PS4 and Xbox One have the VR capabilities. So I don't know. If it's cheap, I'll pick it up like $20 or less.
$20.
You reckon it's $20 to start off?
That's what all the other ones were.
Oh, well, there you go.
$22.
I said I'll pick it up if it's 20, so there you go. I'll probably pick it up.
$22.
And last game from Ubisoft was Ghost Recon Wildlands. I watched this,
Back, baby!
and not gonna lie, I was watching this and I was like, "Oh, this is Call of Juarez,"
Just another shooter.
because it had that it looked like a cartel game, like it was very cartel feel, and I was like, "Oh, this is Call of Juarez. They haven't brought that game out in ages. It's gonna be that," and then they're like, "It's Ghost Recon."
And then
Wildlands.
they're like, nah.
And I was like, what? It's a massive open world shooter that focuses on player choices, and it looks I had a stroke. Looks a lot like The Division in gameplay and play style.
I don't agree with that last one, but yeah.
You really?
Nah, it doesn't look like it. It's just an open world where it's just like, alright, there's a bunch of bad shit happening.
Okay.
There's a checkpoint down there that people are stealing nickels from other people. Go deal with it. Like it's just dealing with whatever problems you want to deal with, and you've just been dropped in a massive wilderness, which is I don't know. It looked
Would you
really
say
cool
you were
to me.
dropped in the wildlands?
No, wilderness.
The Woodlands.
I
I like Woodlands.
I tried to drop the name in there, but
Yeah, you
Shut
fucked up.
Yeah, young goofed.
Anyway,
I'm sorry.
onto the pony.
Oh my god! The Sony pony. The Sony pony comes out. They opened with Last Guardian. Oh my god!
The Lost One.
Last Guardian.
Yeah, I don't know
The
what
Lost
this
One.
is.
Oh my god. So this is the game that everyone's been hyped about from like 20 years ago.
Yeah, and then the hype just dropped because we haven't heard of it from 20 years ago.
And then
And
everyone
you know
was
what?
like, oh my god,
And then-
Last Guardian could be coming back. And what do you know? I said last podcast, hashtag Last Guardian. And what do you know? It's back.
It didn't.
With a new gameplay trailer.
No one heard you say that.
Okay. No, because no one listens to this podcast.
Oh.
Ooh. The creature had like it was feathery, but it had like Witcher feather physics. It looked really weird. For a game that's been in dev for so long, those feathers look so strange, and just not very polished. If you looked at the trailer, yeah, I don't know.
Sweet, next game that actually looked awesome.
This game, now I'm gonna say this game is from Guerrilla Games. They're the Killzone creators. And this game, oh my god,
sweet.
it looks this looks console selling. It's called Horizon.
Yeah, I think it will.
It's Horizon Zero Dawn, and what it is it's like a tribal theme, but it's got like futuristic technology in it.
Yeah.
And it's so beautiful. But you use a bow and arrow to take down these mechanical creatures from the gameplay trailer. It's almost like Tomb Raider-esque, but it looks awesome.
Do you want me to give the rundown? Because I basically remember everything from that trailer.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, so basically, there's the old ones, right? Which is us now. So the civilized people that built skyscrapers and cities and stuff. And basically, there's these people that lived up in the mountains and stuff, the tribals, okay? Everyone in the cities just disappeared. And they don't know why, but they look to us for like the answers and stuff, and like apparently like we showed signs of something that was coming, and basically so yeah, it's just a bunch of tribals and different clans that are left out like in the wild. So there's like all the cities have now been overtaken by like nature and stuff.
Yep.
And they have mechanical like bows and stuff with like different arrows for hunting, so they hunt robot dinosaurs basically.
It's very cool.
So there's like robot dinosaurs like going over, and there was a really sick fucking part where the chick main protagonist, man, you're the female protagonist, by the way, holy shit.
Oh crap, there are many.
Yeah, so she had like rope like arrows, so she was shooting them at it and then like shooting them at the floor, and it was like tying it down so
like
that
a tether.
it would like fall over and then like shoot at its heart, and it's got like different spots like on the dinosaurs that are the weak points, and it's really cool.
The dick was one of the weak points, by the way.
Wow.
I believe it was the rib cage in the heart. Thank you very much.
Wow.
I watched it.
You are the worst.
You are the worst.
It was like crotch region.
You are the worst.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes. Sweet game.
Yeah, but it had very cheesy lines in there.
That's okay. That's okay.
I mean, honestly, it seems like a game that could sell consoles. It's pretty, and if...
That glorious 30 frames a second will be amazing.
Yeah, it's probably going to be 30 frames a second.
Probably.
Probably.
That's okay.
Probably.
We'll deal.
Next game to be announced was Hitman.
I'll hit your man.
Sweet. It looks like it's going back to its old Blood Money roots, where it's not like they're actually like forcing a story down your throat. It's just like you're given different scenarios to deal with, which I like more, I think. Even though Absolution was a really good game, but I think I'll like this one more.
Yeah.
The fact you actually feel like you're just doing contracts again is pretty sweet.
called Hitman last podcast as well.
Woo!
So that was cool. You said it had been long enough, and you were right.
Yeah, you're damn right.
Again,
damn right.
We called it.
6 exclusive contracts for PS4, and beta on pre-order.
Yeah.
Street Fighter 5, they just got a new gameplay sort of cinematic trailer.
Yep. Chun-Li's thighs going.
Yeah.
That was it.
And beta on pre-order, console exclusive for PlayStation. And it's also going to be on PC, cross saves. There you go. No Man's Sky.
Here at No Man's Sky, we want you to go on a journey where you've never gone before. We
so
actually don't know half the things that are in this game because it's just really fucking big. And like, there's definitely no way it would ever get repetitive because you see that bird on that planet has one less feather than this one, which makes it a completely different bird. As you can see, this is great gameplay, and you can buy different ships to go to other planets that are fully destructible materials, which we don't know what you need them for, but you can have them for something. We're not sure yet, though. Have fun exploring the galaxy. You're welcome. That's No Man's Sky in a nutshell. Thank you. I'm here every Tuesday.
You know, you summed that up really well.
Thank you.
And the guy was like, "There are so many fucking planets."
I like the accent.
Thank you.
The guy. That was the same guy's accent. But not gonna lie, that was pretty much exactly what he said.
You forgot to say it was beautiful.
It's a very good-looking game that we've made here, and we're very proud of our shit we put in a universe.
What about swimming mechanics?
Oh, you can also go underwater.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Next from the...
I'm not shitting on that game, by the way. It looks okay.
Yeah, it does look good. Next from the weird and wonderful minds of Media Molecule, the people who made Little Big Planet and Tearaway. Yeah, this is the game I was telling Braden about. I said it's really fucking weird. So it's almost like Photoshop for making games or movies.
It's more like a claymation thing.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm not getting it.
It looks like Play-Doh, and you just like animate it. It's really strange.
Little Big Planet and Tearaway, stunning games, really cool, really awesome, very cool. But this is like you make more so art, and it's just
dreams, and then you animate them.
Yeah.
So I think this would be good for actual artists. It'll be crazy.
Whoever takes acid should buy this game.
So,
just saying.
So if you're telling me, if I wake up in the morning and remember my dream, I should play this game? And
if you can draw it.
If you can make
animate it. Yeah.
I can
maybe look it up the trailer so you can understand kind of what it is, but we
it's
really
so weird.
I'm watching the trailer.
Know what it is.
I'm watching it right now.
It's so weird. Well,
the next one.
That. No, Firewatch. I am hype about this game. It's so nice. It's like this is the year of pretty games. I think Firewatch.
Dang it, Bobby! Did you cut the power lines again? Fuck. That's pretty much this game in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Wait.
Who's in your tower then?
Dang it, Bobby! Get out of the tower.
Hey, what's up, Braden?
How it is? You just said how this is the year of the pretty games. It's because this is like kind of like the second or like really the first proper year that like the PS4s and Xbox Ones have really had like a full year of development with. Yep. So they're finally like scratching the surface of what they can actually do and actually make. Yeah, like this is like the first stage. You know how that. Like at the end of the PS3, we're getting amazing, like absolutely amazing
Last
games.
of Us and stuff like that started to come out.
It takes time for people to build up to be able to make things like that. It's not just in games; it's in many different forms of media or a medium to be that.
Yeah.
It takes when a new like thing comes out. It does take a while to like up the ante and get to like prettiness or even like the first stage is like prettiness. The next stage will hopefully be like gameplay. Like there'll be
it's
like a different type of gameplay. Like that's the next thing you hope to see is like something like a new type of game style to be developed or whatnot.
Exactly.
Like that.
And I mean, you look at the the Vita is so like underused and like undermade. Like developed for.
Vita.
But I'm just gonna say like it's got the rear and front touchpad. It's got a camera. It's got the gyroscopes. It's got a lot of features that a lot of developers never fully utilized. I mean,
hey, did you not see that game where you can rub the dicks with the Vita, the backside and the front side?
I mean, the PlayStation 4
so
controller.
Destiny Taken King DLC was shown, and I don't really care about Destiny, so I think we should just Assassin's Creed female character. That's great. World of Final Fantasy. So
that was strange.
This just looks like
this is cool. It's coming to PS Vita.
What?
Will they have the rubber emoji? Can you rub
it looks like chibis. So little Bubba, little Bubba Final Fantasy.
They look like little pop vinyl figures.
They're called chibis.
Pop vinyl.
Anyway,
it's coming 2016.
Final Fantasy VII remake.
Oh
they showed
people have said that
a trailer.
Yeah.
You saw Cloud's sword.
First to PS4, but it's not going to be an exclusive.
Oh well.
A lot of people I saw were just like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." Like Final Fantasy VII is the one that they played the most of, so that's what they were most hyped about, and it's making a return remake. So yeah.
Yeah. And then
Devolver
Digital's
they're releasing 3 games, both for the Vita. Oh my god. 3 Vita games, PS4, I didn't think they were coming to PS3. They may be. I don't know, but they're 2.5D sort of pixel art style games. And next, the game that everyone in the Japanese Western community...
Just let me stand up.
Wait. Let's both stand up. Yep.
Yep. All right. I'm up.
I'm up.
Now I'm just gonna hold my hands in front of my face.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Everyone, put your hands together for Shenmue 3. Now, Shenmue 3 was announced, and we were watching the press conference, and there was this one dude who just happened to stand up.
Can we just leave that? Can we just leave that as the news for this game? There's just a guy that stood up for it, and then we can just move on.
And it raised $2 million in 12 hours. Batman Arkham
Yep.
Knight got a cinematic trailer with Scarecrow Nightmare missions as a PS4
Oi,
exclusive.
Shenmue 3.
Wait, no,
It's past.
Batman.
It's gone. It's gone.
Let's leave it on the dude who stood up, and can we just leave that? Put that in the video right now.
Okay.
Put the dude who just stood up on loop in the video. Okay. Sweet.
Project Morpheus, they announced some games for that. They showed like Wayward Sky, The Deep, Project Valkyrie Eve, and Riggs, which is another game from Guerrilla's second studio, Guerrilla Cambridge, and they were like, oh, it's all single player games, no multiplayer games. Here's a multiplayer game. It looks cool.
Multiplayer.
I'm not getting a Project Morpheus or anything else, only because like VR seems really expensive.
I'm just gonna probably wait for Valves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll see how
I do
I'll
get-
see
if I
how
do
it
get
goes
one.
because there are so many in development. It's gonna push the
Yeah,
price down no matter
I'm
what.
on it.
I mean, if you want to buy a dev kit too right now, you can for $600 for an Oculus. And I mean, you put that in perspective.
Yeah.
My PlayStation was only $450 with two games.
I think they already announced the Oculus price. It's gonna be
Have
like
you-
300.
300.
Have you used the Oculus?
I have.
Like,
Yeah.
Much?
I've used it twice.
Oh.
I
I've
used
played a
it
couple
twice.
games
Once at PAX and once at a computer store.
Well,
DK1 and DK2.
my uni has like 4 of them, and I've used them a couple times. Like I've used them regularly. They
Yeah.
do. I don't know if I like it.
It's a weird experience
I haven't used one yet.
to think.
I was
Yeah,
in a
it's-
cage of a shark and I shat myself.
Yeah. Amen.
Next was a thing they announced. Again,
This isn't a game.
nah, it's not a game, but I best bring it up. PlayStation View. It was you can subscribe to certain channels: Showtime, Fox, Machinima. Ugh.
Hey. It's Vue spelled V-U-E.
Good,
Yeah.
good to know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just like a thing where you can subscribe to certain channels instead of paying for like. In Australia,
You
we've
mean
got
Austar?
Foxtel
This
or
next
Austar.
one is the dumbest decision I've ever seen. Unless
Yeah,
they got really
next
cheap.
one is Black Ops 3 was shown at Sony's press
Alright,
conference.
Do you mind if I dive in on this one?
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't
go
give
for
a
it.
shit. Go for
Alright.
it.
All right, so I'm probably the one that's played the most Call of Duty out of all of us here. I've played,
Hey.
probably true, right?
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
the best
okay.
at it anyway.
I've played
Damn
a
right.
fair bit in my day.
All right. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
bad at it, but I'm
Yeah, amen. You are.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I always buy the Treyarch ones because it actually feels like a new Call of Duty game every time. Wait 2 years for one or 3 years.
I'm sorry, good joke.
So it's now PlayStation, which means that Microsoft even knew it was losing a lot of its player base after so many years because the sale numbers keep decreasing. They're like, maybe we don't want to have to fork out so much money for timed exclusive DLC for this thing.
Yeah,
And Sony may have just picked it up really cheap, which is probably the better thing to do. And especially because Black Ops has always sold better than the other games.
yeah.
So
I guess it came at a best.
this might
at the best
this might
time
be a
for them.
resurgence for the series in their sale numbers.
Yeah,
Because I mean, I know I don't buy the other ones that aren't Treyarch, so they're gonna get my sale this year probably. So yep. Anyway,
I mean, yeah, there you go.
Yes,
So
there's
you
now-
can play
it's-
4-player co-op
it's now like Titanfall. You
Campaign.
can wall run and shit
Mm.
like that. So
and the
yeah.
bow, the compound bow. That
Yes.
looked pretty cool.
Oh no, that's an ability. That's kind of like a
kill streak?
Destiny. No,
Oh, okay.
you just get enough points in the game, and then you have that just as your ability.
Oh, okay.
So you can get these ground pound things. You can get one where you can like see through walls for a bit. You
Yeah,
get
you
the
ground
bow one, and yeah,
Oh, I've seen all that. Yeah.
yeah. So that's a
I've
new
heard
system included.
some bad stuff with the ground pound.
Yeah, it's probably pretty broken at the moment. I think the
Yeah.
AoE is a bit too big.
Next up is Disney had a bit of a showcase.
you guys go with this one.
Yeah, I'll take this. They just shut up. They had Disney Infinity 3.0, and they showed off Star Wars there because, of course, like Disney bought the rights to Star Wars, and they decided to have 2 lots of the original 1 to 3 and 4 to 6 groups of I was about to say amiibos. That's all it is. It's amiibos for Disney. But you can get the limited edition starter pack for PS4, which includes Boba Fett, and it's only coming to PlayStation. It's coming a month early, which is huge. Like, it's not like usually you see like a 1 week exclusive. This is a month, so that's a pretty long time. But I guess to kids that age,
I love Boba.
yeah, Boba's got to be the coolest dude there.
100%.
I don't even know what you just said.
Yeah. But anyway, like, I mean, a month early is like a huge amount of time. But I guess to kids who are playing it, I mean, what do they care? It's a month.
No, a month when you're
For
a kid feels like
is
a year.
huge.
Yeah.
That's longer than
But I mean, like,
a month for
what's
me.
a month
Feels like
matter?
it goes past in like a week.
A month for a kid is literally a year.
It's true. But I mean,
Why
what
did
is
you
it?
say that's a
But I mean, a month early. Who cares if it
planned-
comes a
they're
month
planned-
early to
Yeah, for us.
PlayStation?
Yeah, for
because
us.
for us.
But I mean,
They-
it comes a
they-
month early for kiddies. It's like,
Yeah.
what do kids care? It's
They
like
care a
they-
lot.
if
They're like,
they're,
"Holy
if they're
shit, I
gonna
get
buy it and
They
play
care
it,
more
they'll
than
play
us,
it no
man.
matter what.
They care more than us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Probs.
it's
Anyway, Star
Nah, we
Wars
don't need that.
Battlefront. I said
Nah, we
they
don't
had the co-op wave mode, which they debuted there. Now, Uncharted 4, obviously, like the biggest thing to show. Fucking hell, what are you writing? Anyway, it's the biggest thing Sony has, and it's their #1 IP. They showed off a gameplay trailer, and so they had on stage they have 2 boxes, and the first one happened to fail on them. Like, Nathan Drake just didn't want to move on the first box, and I mean, it happens every time you do like a first, like you want to play a game on live on stage and not play a pre-rendered video or something like that, or pre-made video. I mean, that's the sort of issues you can run into, and I guess they were the ones to cop it.
Actually, it's probably good for them though that it didn't work the first time because it actually proved that it was actually gameplay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
and then also they can be like, we can fix this.
Yeah.
I hope.
I mean, it shows weakness, but it also shows strength. Because I mean, a lot of times,
You know what went wrong, right?
What?
It was the controller.
yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
I think the controller if the controller ran out of battery, that
That was
too.
it. That's all it was. The
If that-
controller was out of battery.
If that's if that's the only issue, then they're fine. But I mean, yeah, that sometimes happens though. I mean, that's the sort of issues you can run into doing live tech demos. But it was really cool. They showed off driving mechanics, so that's new for an Uncharted game. And the grappling hook again looked really sweet. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hyped for Uncharted. I mean, it's just sort of a game I've been playing for ages. And I guess I should quickly mention it wasn't an E3 announcement, but Uncharted Nathan Drake trilogy. We mentioned that last podcast. That's coming. There you go. Next is Nintendo. Braden?
Come
on.
First game, what I said was going to happen is the new Star Fox game, Star Fox Zero. They're taking more of how the original game on Nintendo 64 was, and less of how the game for the GameCube was. Because the one on the GameCube, it was basically your Star Fox and then your some dinosaur shithead as well. Like, it was based around 2 different characters, and this one's like your Star Fox. You know?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
it's
Wow.
I know, right? They actually-
Groundbreaking at Nintendo.
Classic. Yeah. So from what I've seen from it, it looks good for a Wii U game. So, you know?
It sounds bad when you have to say it like that.
Nah, it'll be good. It'll bring more people to the Wii U. I'll probably have to get a Wii U sooner or later. I really have to say that now.
Yeah.
Next game is Skylanders Superchargers. So basically, Skylanders.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Skylanders
With
and Amiibo crossover. You can switch
Yeah.
the bottom on both of them and play them as an Amiibo character or a Skylanders character. So there you go.
So pretty much, you can spend your money for 2 games now.
Yeah,
Yay!
2 for the price of 1, essentially. Oh, and there was an 8-bit Mario, 8-bit
Yeah,
Mario
yeah.
Amiibo announced, and a couple of new Amiibos as well. So that happened.
Next is Mario and Luigi Paper Jam. So it's another Mario and Luigi game, but now they're both paper.
And both together in one game.
Well, I've played a heap of like the Mario and Luigi games on like the Game Boy Advance and like DS. Like they're good games. I enjoyed them. Come on, shut up. Yeah, it's coming out on the Nintendo DS, the 3DS, autumn next year. So that'll be pretty good. Horror Warriors Legends
is the direct port.
It's pretty much just the port from Wii U to 3DS. So I'm actually going to get that game.
Ooh,
Not gonna lie, I'll get that. I want. Yeah. And next is the Xenoblade Chronicles X.
This actually looks cool.
Yeah,
This looks 6.
Looks 6?
6.
Yeah,
I think
6.
you mentioned this again last podcast.
I did. I said that was happening 100%. I called it.
Yeah, they already announced it before.
Yeah, I know. No, they didn't.
They did.
You duped me.
No, yeah, it's coming out later this year in December. There's actually a release date, December 5th, so that'll be cool. And something I didn't even think about saying last podcast is a new Fire Emblem game.
Yeah.
So, yay? Oh,
Yay.
It's good. Yeah. Have you played any Fire Emblems?
Nope.
Have you, Alex?
No.
I played the last one, and I enjoy those games. I like those the type of games where you have a character. If they die, they're gone forever, and but you can also turn it off so that doesn't happen. But yeah, I like ones where you kind of have to think about it, like I said earlier. But yeah, so that's pretty cool.
Yokai Watch.
Yokai Watch.
Kawaii.
I don't really know what that is.
Oh,
I
it's
didn't-
it's another version of Pokemon.
Is it?
Yep, it's massive in Japan. It's bigger, probably bigger than Pokemon in Japan at the moment, and it's pretty much the same thing.
I will have to look at this right this second because you know how I am.
Yep, it's
too.
it's pretty much just Pokemon.
Ah.
It's the easiest way to put it.
It's
And-
Digimon.
Yeah, but isn't Pokemon kind of Digimon now with
No,
Mega Evolutions?
Pokemon. Shut up.
Yeah.
Um,
Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival.
Yeah, Animal Crossing. That's another one that that really the last game what came out actually went crazy well for Nintendo. I'm not gonna lie, like it went really
even
well.
I own it.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I own it. I enjoy it. It's like a calming simulator of sorts.
yeah, and you can. It's one of those games you just keep going back to and just enjoy. It's.
Yep.
I'm keen to get it. Mario Tennis, Ultra Smash, the classic Mario game. Can you stop that? And then after that is Super Mario Maker. I forgot to say this.
Oh, that was
podcast.
the one where they make.
Yeah,
like,
you can
levels.
you can basically make Super Mario levels on the Wii U and share them with everyone else around the world, and you play them, rate them, and whatnot. Like kind of like mods for Wii U. Surprise! Classic. Zelda, a new Zelda Triforce game. This is okay. I'm really disappointed about this. Not that they made this. It's because it's on the 3DS, not the Wii U. They said they were making a Wii U game, a Wii U Zelda game.
Yep.
They lied to us.
Well, they are making.
Yeah, but it should have been announced. It should have been announced at E3.
It was last year.
Yeah, but where is it, huh? Where is it?
They're working on it.
Yeah. Where is it?
I don't know.
So I thought-
Anyway,
Metro.
Yep. Anyway, Metroid Prime. So the new Metro game. It is standard features 4-player co-op mode. So that's pretty cool. And it will be released sometime next year. So that is something to be looking forward to on the Wii U. Super Smash Bros. 2 new characters, Ryu and Roy, are coming
Ryu?
to join.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ryu. Which I found that really weird because he's a PlayStation. He's Street Fighter, and that's PlayStation
Capcom.
thing at the moment. Yeah, but like they've got that deal with PlayStation at the moment, and they're both getting amiibos. So
yeah, but think about it. Nintendo got Snake.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they would be fine with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They already had a PlayStation character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
So
But I mean, is Snake even... Is Metal Gear even
Yes.
PlayStation anymore?
yes, it heavily was at the time.
Yeah.
Not,
yeah,
that game
true.
overall,
it's
it
not
was.
at all on Wii.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. Okay. Last game is Yoshi's Woolly World. What I also
It's
said.
adorable.
Yeah, that looked pretty good. They just showed a little bit of gameplay for it. Just classic Yoshi game, really.
Mm.
And Mario Yoshi game.
Pick up the
all
things,
same.
and you put them in your mouth.
Yep.
Yep.
So it's kind of like Kirby.
It's Kirby. I was just about to say that.
But it's even about.
I was disappointed because they didn't announce any Pokemon games.
Yeah.
But okay, they did.
Give it a year.
They did a couple weeks before E3 though.
Mm.
But it wasn't. It's nothing what I said, and a lot of people are pretty disappointed about it because it's a mystery dungeon game, which basically a cheap knockoff, side game. I'm annoyed about. So yeah, that's Nintendo for you.
Yay, Square Enix.
Okay, so here comes Square Enix. We're gonna do it kind of quick. We got Just Cause 3. There was a new trailer.
Just say Michael Bay sums it up. Done.
Michael Bay. There you go.
Bay.
It's coming out on December 1st in 2015, so that's pretty cool. For North America, for Xbox One, PS4, and PC, so it's releasing first then. Rise of the Tomb Raider got a cinematic trailer revealing behind-the-scenes details for the game, and they just kind of reshowed. Yeah, that happened. Final Fantasy VII Remake. The original Final Fantasy VII is coming in summer to the iOS, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
To iPhone, yeah. So they can try because Square Enix is kind of remodeling, so they can just focus on like mobile and stuff like that. World of Final Fantasy, we mentioned that before. They mentioned its release date here of 2016. Kingdom Hearts 3, this game, yes, Kingdom Hearts 3 is like kind of a game that I played to death as a kid, and I recently bought Kingdom Hearts 2. Can't find Kingdom Hearts 1 in store for a good price.
I got it if you want it. It's sitting like next to me.
Kingdom Hearts 1?
Yeah.
Oh. On disc?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, VCR tapes.
No, because Braden has the ROM for it too.
VHS
so,
tapes.
Yeah, I have both, but
Yeah.
I have the games.
oh, there you
Floppy
go.
disk.
So this was cool. It showed off some fucking 8-bit version over here.
In the cartridge.
Haven't you seen how big my floppy disks are? They almost look like they're records.
On the vinyl.
Insert
Yeah, pretty
sexual
much.
innuendo here. Sora and like Donald and Goofy were playing. They showed off some pretty sweet summoner spells. They had the Pegasus from Hercules. They showed off. There was two dudes playing chess. I had no idea who they were, but I think I remember them from like another game, like one of the spin-off games.
Wait, is Frozen in this?
I don't know. It could
Please
be.
say-
It could be. But I didn't
please.
see any Star Wars, which I
Could
thought
you?
was really weird.
I know they're not gonna show the star. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen, but they're just not gonna show it.
It'll be like one of the last levels as well. So it's gonna be like.
Yeah, it'll be
Sons
like
of
the last
bitches.
planet. It's just like the Death Star.
That's so.
Oh my god.
100% you're gonna verse Darth Vader. 100%.
Or the new guy from the new movie.
Oh yeah, true. That's a good way to.
Tie it in,
Opposite.
because
Yeah,
I mean
yeah,
this
okay.
will come out way after the movie, the 7th movie is released anyway. So
True.
this was Hitman, not Yoshi's Woolly World. They just went over the process of the assassination contracts, and they confirmed its release date for December 8th, 2015.
I called that shit. Yeah, I called that shit.
Wait up,
I called it.
did I fuck up for that as well? What was Yoshi's Woolly World release date? I don't know. Maybe it actually was.
You didn't say it. I couldn't read because.
I don't think. Wait, I don't think Hitman is coming out this year.
Yeah, come on, right.
Didn't we talk about Hitman earlier?
Yeah, but there's they gave a release date, but I put in the wrong release date, I think.
Is that
So
for,
we'll pass over that.
Yeah.
Deus Ex Mankind got a gameplay trailer, and
Wait,
Jacob
the
was
rest of
like,
that is going to be on it.
Huh?
Mankind, the rest of it.
Mankind divided.
Jacob and Hugh are like mad fans of Deus Ex, and he was like, "Oh my god, when's the new trailer coming out? Tell me if there's a new trailer." So I was like, "Oh, Jacob, here's the new trailer," and he was like, "Oh, I've already seen that." So he's like, I showed him the new trailer, and he was like, "Oh, I've already seen it." But he likes Deus Ex, and so does
So do I.
Hugh and
Massive
Jordy.
fan.
There we go. I got the all Deus Ex games in a humble bundle, the Square
Blam.
Enix humble bundle a while ago.
Do I like Deus Ex games?
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Sick.
Good.
And then it's releasing in 2016 for PS4, Xbox One, PC. No last gen, thank God. Keep the development current gen and PC. Nier sequel. It's being directed by Yasuki Saito, with development
AKA
duties
me.
handled by Platinum Games. I have no idea about this game. Geordie, do you know anything about it?
No, not a hell of a lot.
Next game, Tomb Raider Go. It was
the game may be too perfect, is what I've heard.
ooh, damn.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I know this game.
We hope.
Wait, which one?
These great chefs working together. It is
Sorry.
going to be missing that thing that made it so enduring to our fans. We think we're going to try and see how it goes. Quote from Yukazumi Sisefuhusa himself.
Fuck.
Mhm.
Thank you for Yupasuki Mahutu.
Sorry,
Thank you.
Japanese audience.
Thank you, Yamazaki Yamaha Suzuki. Awesome.
Wow, you're so racist.
Thank you, Hugh Rochester. Anyway, there's a new Tomb Raider game coming to mobiles, of course, as we said. Square Enix is going 100% mobile, or going heavily mobile. It's going to be a Tomb Raider game called Tomb Raider Go, and it's just a turn-based game for phones and tablets. Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key. It's a mobile title that's getting a North American release. Haven't heard anything else about other releases, but its story will tie into Kingdom Hearts 3. Star Ocean, I remember seeing the website for this, and that was pretty...
Yep,
Like-
it's kind of like a Final Fantasy,
Yeah?
except it's usually got 1v1 battles until they're boss battles,
Mm.
and then it's all the entire party.
Okay. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it was previously announced in Japan on the website. I tried to find something cool on the website and the source code, but it was all in Japanese. And I don't read Japanese, so I was unlucky there, but it was announced
I
earlier.
read Japanese.
Oh, nice. It's going to be a PS4 exclusive, so that's cool, I guess, for the Japanese market. I mean, one thing we don't really remember is that Sony has a way bigger Asian presence than it does European. So, like, I guess it makes sense that, like, the Vita, I guess we always crap on that because it gets no good games. But, I mean, it gets tons of Japanese, like, JRPGs and stuff like that. But, I mean, some of them, only some of them get released in Australia, but I just don't play them. Because, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of JRPGs. But there you go. The Final Fantasy app is coming. It's
How many
just
apps can you Final
it's just
Fantasy?
a portable app.
The question is,
Is it gonna have a card game?
Oh, fuck, I hope not. In before, it's just like
Give
Kingdom. It's just a
Final
Final
Fantasy.
Give it a
Fantasy
month.
card game.
Give it a month.
Yeah, it'll be like Final Fantasy cross Kingdom Hearts card game, and then it's just like Sora with a Keyblade power up. Fuck, it'll be some stupid game like that. And the last announcement they had was that they're making a new studio called Tokyo RPG Factory, and this is just going to be committed to making brand new RPGs.
yes.
And yeah,
More RPGs.
so that's
I cannot
that's
wait.
their thing. I mean, I thought Square, being like a
Hashtag
Japanese
YOLO,
company,
hashtag
made
get the
RPGs
games.
anyway. Because I mean, isn't Final Fantasy an RPG essentially?
Yep.
So I mean,
I mean, if it's a card game.
Oh dear.
RPG card game. This is the role-playing game with cards.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. There we
Yeah,
go.
that's good.
So you just walk around trading cards and stuff like that.
Hey,
Want to play a game of
dead in
Gwent?
real life.
Fuck.
Gwent.
Anyway, that's it for Square, and that's it for our E3 roundup review. I think we made a lot of fair calls. Some of them were kind of left field, but I mean, we've always got to expect that.
I don't even remember what my big call was from last podcast. Did it happen there?
Oh, you said that Mass Effect was going to get released that day, and it didn't happen.
Oh no, it'll be on the floor.
In the fall.
Yeah, I said it'll be on the floor.
Oh, on the floor. And no, it's not on the floor. Is it?
Okay, I wasn't. I don't know.
No.
Nah, I'm gonna say no. And E3 people, you can correct me if I'm wrong. But there you go. Thank you so much for listening. Geordie, Braden, what's your closing statements?
Geordie, go for it. Or do you want me to go?
Hashtag, is it Unraveled? What's it called?
Oh my god. Don't
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's called Unraveled.
Hashtag Unraveled. And God bless that human that was doing it for
Aspie.
them.
Oh my god.
Is it?
Shut up, Alex. You're the worst. You're
the worst human.
Okay.
Shout out to that guy. He's the hero.
My shout out. My shout out is
I want card games. I'll just give me the card games. I think we need more card games.
My closing statement is thank you to that one dude who stood up for Shenmue 3.
Can Shenmue 3 have card game?
It will. It's called Ghent.
Kent?
Just remember, guys. I'm on Twitter, and I'm on YouTube, and I'm on the old Twitch, and I'm on the old Instagram, and I'm on the old.
Braden? How often do you stream?
I actually stream a fair bit at uni. You just don't know.
What? I don't get any email notifications for you streaming.
Yeah, I don't want to tell you. And I'm on the old Who's He What? I'm on the old.
Automatic.
And I'm on the old Steam, and I'm on the old Twitch, and I'm the old Twitter, and I'm on the old Twitter.
Plug.
Betos.
Geordie, what's your Twitter?
My Twitter.
Yeah, what's your Twitter?
Bit Banana.
Bit Banana.
You can find me there. I don't really use it, but you can find me there.
You have a sloth, don't you? As your profile picture.
I do. He's in a box.
Sloth in a box.
If you want to go to MeetTube, I don't think there's any more videos on it anymore, but you can go there.
Okay.
Bit Banana.
The appropriate links will be in the description, and I have Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud.
Card games.
But I guess you already knew that. She made it to this point in the podcast.
I'll see you on Hearthstone, man.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, we're going for Hearthstone.
Thank you for listening. I'll see you later.
Card games.